everyone. Welcome to another episode of the BBB Trust Talks. Firstly, happy Small Business Month to all the businesses across Canada. Today, we will be talking to Executive Search Dating, a small business based in Vancouver, BC. Firstly, I am Prerna Sharma. I'm the Marketing and Events Coordinator here at the Better Business Bureau. And today with me is Bonnie, the Senior Search Executive of Executive Search Dating. Hi, Bonnie.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
Thanks for joining us today. Well, let's get right into it. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself and your connection to the business?
Yes, my name is Bonnie, and I'm the Senior Matchmaker here at Executive Search Dating. I've been here for 12 years, and Executive Search Dating has been in business for the past 16 years.
That's great to hear. Wow, that's a long time. Now, being such, probably one of the only business back then, I would say, can you tell us a little bit about what products and services you offer?
Yeah, so Executive Search Dating is a personalized matchmaking service, and it is designed for busy professionals. And what we offer is people come to us because they are looking for relationships. So we do meet and screen all our clients, and then we do match them, and then we take care of the date arrangements and then follow up with feedback. And we also offer date coaching because some people may have been out of a relationship for many of years. So we do support them in any way we can.
That's great to hear. Now, I'm sure there are many other, businesses over the course of the years who have a similar, business idea such as yours. What makes your business unique when compared to others in your industry?
Yeah, that's a great question. Yeah, so how we're unique is, so we're called Executive Search Dating, the Dating Headhunter. The Dating Headhunter is our trademark. So what that means is you're not limited to the pool of people we only have here. So we go out and attend events and things like that, where if I meet someone outside the service, I can headhunt them for one of my clients. So actually the last wedding that I attended, I headhunted a gentleman outside our service who became my client's husband.
Oh, wow. That's such a beautiful story.
Yeah.
Great. Now, coming to the small business experience, what would the profile of a potential customer be?
Oh, it is busy. Our clients are busy professionals. So people who are, relationship ready, and that means they have their career going, they have a good set of, friendships, they have hobbies and interests. So they do have a full life, and they just want to share that life with someone special. So there's nothing stopping them from, developing a relationship because all is well in their life. Yes.
That's great. Now, what would the life cycle of a dating matchmaking look like?
Well, we have different membership options, but our success rate is 75% of our clients do get into a relationship within a year. That's been realistic. They take time and pause and go on hold and try to develop their relationships, which lead to love relationships, and some go to marriage.
Oh, wow. That's amazing to hear. Now, what kind of personal information would a client have to share with you, with your team?
Well, they share what they feel most comfortable. Obviously, we do, get their last name and where they work and things like that, because we do screen our clients, but they share their values, their goals, their interests, what they're looking for in a partner, how they're going to fit into their lifestyle. So we do find out all that, but then for privacy, we don't disclose information like that to the other person. So we're not sharing people's last names or where they live or anything like that.
That's amazing to hear because, from the BBB's point of view, I think that's amazing that, you don't share the personal information, until they get to speak to the other person.
That's right.
Themselves. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, what are some of the challenges you have faced over the years, especially in being in such a unique industry?
And well, the challenges are also rewards, right? It's challenging because we are dealing with people's love lives, right? And so there's those things you can't really see. It's the essence of when you're matching somebody. So sometimes it takes a little time to get that. It's a process, right? So we listen to their wants and needs, but we got to match on that invisible essence. So sometimes that's a challenge, but you know what? If the client is always giving us the feedback after their date, and then we fine tune the matches, then we get closer to exactly what they're looking for.
Right. That makes
sense. So in the end, it's a reward, right? As long as we always listen to our clients and what they want.
Absolutely. Now, I did a little research, and I found out that you've been, the business has been around for 17 years. Keeping that in mind, what would you say has contributed to the endurance and success of the business?
Yeah, well, I think number one is we have a really strong team here, and we're really passionate about what we do. As I mentioned, I've been here 12 years. The rest of the team also has been here over 10 years. And that is the first success, because that means when the clients come to us, they always know they can get the same person on the phone. Then they build that trusting relationship, which leads them to feel comfortable to let us know exactly what they're wanting. Because after each date, we follow up. And then we find out what they felt about the date. And so that's the second success, is really listening to them, finding out what they want, fine-tuning their matches, and then which leads to quality matches, which leads to love relationships, right? Absolutely. So it is really having that, we're a personalized company. So yeah, it means a lot to our clients. They know when they pick up the phone to call us, they're always going to get the same people on the phone, and we're always there for them.
Absolutely. It's so important to have that personalized relationship with your clients, especially during these times, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right. Now let's shift gears and talk about how the pandemic affected the business. During the last couple of years, 1.5 years rather, how did your business pivot or adjust when the COVID-19 pandemic hit?
Great question. Well, everyone was in the same boat, I think. So, as everyone had to go home and do a lot of Zoom calls and that. So obviously we pivoted and we went to Zoom, and then when arranging the dates, we would set up video calls for our clients and they could take it from there. And then when restrictions loosened a bit, then we could start setting up dates outdoors. There's coffee shops, gelato shops on the seawall and that. And then we went to there. And I mean, all our clients were just really happy, because some of my clients, right, it's not like they have a ton of friends or family here. Maybe their family's back east, and maybe their friend has a family, so they can only remain in a small bubble. So their bubble's really small. So they still had the ability to meet someone and still try to create a relationship, but obviously in a safe way. So we pivoted just like everyone else had to, and it worked out really well.
That's great to hear. What are some of the measures the business implemented to keep the staff and customers safe? Because I understand that you had to pivot overnight. However, when things started opening up, what are some of the measures that your team implemented?
Sure. Well, we always followed the government guidelines, right? And so us here at work, what we did was we started to do Zoom consultations. So then instead of meeting my clients in person, I meet them on Zoom. So that keeps us safe without having a lot of people come through the office. When someone does become a client, they can by all means stop by the office and say hello. And then for us in our office, we obviously went by the government guidelines. And then when we're arranging the dates for our clients, we also attach the government guidelines to their date information, just again to make sure everyone follows the rules and keeps safe. And again, that our clients are really socially responsible people, which I figured out. And they were always honest with us about, oh, I'm not feeling well, I can't go on my date or something like that. So yeah, it went really smoothly.
That's great to hear. I mean, it's always important to be honest in, these situations, and you don't want to risk other people's health and well-being as well at the same time.
Yes.
That's great to hear. Now, let's talk about executive search dating's association with the Better Business Bureau. I'd like to firstly understand why did your team choose to become BBB accredited?
Well, we have chosen to become BBB accredited because it enables consumers to identify us as a trustworthy company that delivers on its promises. We also understand that the BBB helps promote that truth in advertising and integrity in businesses. So it's really important because I think when a lot of consumers are looking for a product or service, they do go to reviews these days. And BBB, I think, is one of the strongest places people can go to find out about a company.
Absolutely. And, we try and ensure to, create trust in the marketplace and make sure that the businesses that the consumers are, dealing with are trustworthy as well. Now, having said that, why is trust so important in your line of business?
Yes, because we're dealing with people's personal lives. This is very personal. This isn't a product. This is a service, but it's about people's love lives. And it's really important that people feel heard, people feel supported, people feel cared for, that no matter what when they phone us as a business, they always get someone on the phone. We answer our phone in business hours, and we're always here to support them. And we're always, no matter how long it would take that phone call, we'll stay on the phone. And especially when dealing with people's lives, it is very intimate, it's very personal, and they got to feel like they can say anything to us, and we're going to listen to their needs and wants.
That's great to hear. Absolutely. And, being able to trust you guys to help them find a good match, I think that's half the battle won right there.
Yes.
Great. Now, as someone who is a member of our accredited business community, what would you say to a business owner who might be on the fence about getting accredited?
Oh, they might be on the fence with getting accredited with the BBB?
Mm-hmm.
I for sure, I would say just because I know that our clients have always reflected back to us. I've chosen you because I went to the BBB website, and that I would say to that new person, it really is important that your business is in good standing, that you're always there listening to your clients, and should they have a problem and need to go to the BBB, that they're going to feel supported. And you want that in itself builds trust, right? So I would say it's all around, it's a great choice because it's one of the highest stamps of approval when looking for a product or a service.
Absolutely. It's so important.
Yes.
All right. So let's talk about, how your business would consider diversity and inclusion in its daily operations. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah. So we do accept all people, and we believe that there is a match for everybody. Yeah.
That's amazing. And I think right now we need that assurance more than ever.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Absolutely. For our session, I'd like to understand, obviously there's a robust business profile on the bbb.org website. Apart from that, how can consumers get in touch with you about your products and services?
Yes, you would go to executivesearchdating.com.
Okay, great. And is there a handy phone number or email address that they can reach you on as well?
Yeah, so executivesearchdating.com, and then our number is 604-714-0221, or they can reach out to myself, Bonnie, at executivesearchdating.com.
That's perfect. And if they aren't able to find information, there's always BBB and your very robust BBB business profile as well that they can check out from. And just like that, we've reached the end of our session. Bonnie, before I let you go, is there something that you'd like to share with us?
Well, it's a pleasure being here, and thank you so much for having this Trust Talk. And thank you.
That's great. It's completely our pleasure. And we were very excited to have your company do this interview with us, because it's not our regular business that you see, on our features as well. So it's great. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk to us. And on behalf of the Better Business Bureau and Executive Search Dating team, I'd like to wish everyone a happy Small Business Month. And thanks for watching another episode of the BBB Trust Talks. Until next week, have a great day and stay safe, everyone. Thank you.